Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist David Jones with a medium range forecast through New Year's and the end of the rest of the week. Let's take a closer look. Here's the forecast map for 4 p.m. today. A storm along the coast brought snow turning to rain today in the central interior. After I start the animation, over the interior, you'll notice the high-pressure system building and the steam coming out of this system as it moves inland. A few hours after 2014 arrives, yet another warm storm is set to cross the north coast. As the animation progresses, it appears that this one morphs into the most vigorous system we've seen crossing southern BC for a little while. A fairly intense pressure gradient, highlighted by the white oval, will result in gale force winds on the coast Thursday. On this map, rain is highlighted in green, snow in purple, and freezing rain in red. With this storm, the phase of the precipitation, i.e. rain or snow, will be a challenge in the interior because the valley temperatures will be hovering near or below zero. In this pattern, freezing rain is quite possible, and the model is even hinting at it already in red. Driving conditions could be extremely challenging Thursday, so plan ahead if you must travel this week. Good news for the mountains, though, there will likely be at least 15 to 20 centimeters of snow with this storm, finally. Let's go back to the storms and precipitation page. It looks like Thursday night will be windy in the southern interior after the low moves past, but recent runs of the model are backing off just a little bit on the wind with this storm. We'll need to watch how the next few runs handle this feature. Let's look at the Prince George freezing level. After today's snow-rain mix, it will cool off a bit Thursday evening so that Friday morning's low may reach -5. Not bad for January in PG, where the average minimum temperature for the first week of the month is about -12. Further south at Whistler, the freezing level will remain more or less steady at about 1,200 meters until some cooling occurs Friday evening. Here's the cumulative, i.e. total precipitation forecast over the next 7 days at Whistler, where snowmaking has saved the early season. The height of the green columns represent 3 hourly precipitation totals in liquid water equivalent. The cumulative liquid water equivalent is shown by the solid green line. The Wednesday-Thursday storm is expected to produce about 20 millimeters liquid water equivalent. Given the freezing level and the source of the moisture, that may translate into about 20 centimeters of fairly dense snow. Skiers know that heavy snow is always good for building the base. Here's the timeline. Tonight, the storm moves inland and weakens. On New Year's Eve, BC is between weather systems. On New Year's Day, the next warm storm approaches the north coast. And on Thursday, back to work day, it'll be rain on the coast and a rain-snow mix with possibly freezing rain in the interior. Finally, EMBC would like to remind everyone that if you are driving the mountain passes this week, you should carry chains, a shovel, blankets, snacks, make sure you have a full tank of gas, and always have an emergency kit. That's it for today's Heads Up. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. And hey, beat the rush. Order the cab now for tomorrow night. Have a great New Year's.